probably noticed your skin changing as you reach midlife. Maybe it's drier than it used to be. Maybe it's more reactive. Maybe nothing seems to work like it used to, no matter what you try. And your instinct is to fix it. Stronger serums, better routines, more correction, more actives, more everything. But what if I told you that approach is actually making things worse? You see, your skin isn't broken, it's overwhelmed. And once you understand why, everything changes. So let me walk you through what's actually happening. Overtreating midlife skin is the biggest trap we fall into, because when skin becomes reactive, most of us panic. And when we panic, we add more actives, more exfoliation, more correction, more masks, more serums. Every single time we do that, we actually make it worse. Reactive skin can look like redness, tightness, stinging, flushing, dry patches, or skin that suddenly can't tolerate products it used to be fine with. A recent study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, it actually tracked this. And they found women over 40 who were using multiple active ingredients simultaneously showed a 45% higher rate of barrier dysfunction compared to women who were using more simplified routines. That's shocking. Let's say that again. More is not better. More is damage. More is the problem. So think about what happens when you're stressed and overwhelmed at work. Someone yelling at you doesn't help. It's more pressure. More pressure doesn't help. More demands don't help. What helps is space, calm, reassurance, and a moment to breathe. Well, your skin works exactly the same way. When it's reactive and inflamed, when it's sensitive and stressed, it doesn't need you to be more aggressive with it. It needs gentleness. It needs to know that it's safe. The fear-based approach to skincare, this idea that you need to fight it, you need to correct damage, you need to prevent problems, you need to stay ahead of wrinkles, that approach actually creates the very problems that you're trying to avoid. When you approach your skin from fear and correction, you're actually stripping it. You're stressing it out. You're making it more reactive. And above all, you're activating your nervous system. So the more stressed you get, the more your nervous system deregulates. So here's what I want you to ask yourself right now. Are you treating your skin like something that needs fixing or like something that needs nourishment? Because midlife skin, it needs more nourishment. It needs more support. It needs gentleness. And that's the shift. So what does reactive midlife skin really need? Well, the answer is simple. The non-negotiable foundation is barrier repair. It's not exfoliation. It's not actives. It's not correction. Barrier repair. This is where everything starts. Your skin's barrier is made up of ceramides, cholesterol and fatty acids, and these lipids create a protective seal that keeps moisture in and irritants out. But here's what happens when we hit midlife. These lipids actually decrease, and they decrease by up to 40%. That's not a small shift, that is significant. So hormonal changes in midlife can also reduce oil production, weaken the barrier function, and make skin less resilient, which is one reason why skin can suddenly become drier, more reactive, and just less tolerant than it used to be. Without barrier support, no amount of hydration can actually penetrate through the skin. So you're literally trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. You can pour water all day long, but it's just going to leak right out. So the foundation of supporting reactive midlife skin is rebuilding that barrier. It's essential. And you can do this by using effective natural products that your skin actually recognizes as nourishment, rather than products that are overloading the skin and its detox pathways. So that's actually really important. Using a gentle cleanser, using hydration that actually reaches the deeper layers of your skin, such as a facial oil. Consistency matters more than variety. So your skin, it's a living organism. It needs to know what's coming in. It needs ritual. When you use the same products in the same order every day, your skin stops being defensive. It stops bracing for something new. It starts being receptive. It starts healing. And consistency, well, that's your secret weapon, actually. Your skin is connected to your nervous system. That's not metaphorical, that's biological. Any stress that you're experiencing, it will show up on your skin. When you're calm, your skin is calm. When you're stressed, your skin reacts. When your nervous system is deregulated, which is very common in midlife as our hormones are shifting, then your skin shows it. I had a client whose skin was absolutely perfect when she took a sabbatical from work. Glowing, clear, calm, and the moment she went back to the office, it flared up. It was reactive, it was inflamed, it was sensitive. Now, this wasn't the product that she was using, it was her nervous system being overloaded, and it was showing up on her face. The moment she addressed her stress through mindfulness, through movement, through better sleep, her skin changed because her whole system became more resilient because she calmed her nervous system. So here's what actually works for reactive skin. A simplified routine focused on barrier support, gentle cleansing, deep hydration, real nourishment and consistency. And this is crucial. That means focusing on all the layers of self. So focusing on your sleep, focusing on moving your body, on stress management, on nourishing your body, on hydration, as well as your mindset, because it all shows up on your skin. Your skin's not separate from the life you're living in your body. It's connected to everything. And the skin is often one of the first places midlife depletion, stress, hormonal change, and overdoing begin to show. And this brings me to the bigger philosophy that changes how you think about skincare in midlife altogether. Because midlife, it's not a problem to fix. It's a life transition, and it's asking for wiser care. Your body's asking for wiser care, and that changes everything. So living skin needs living skincare, not protocols that treat your face like a project, not fear-based approaches, not correction and punishment, but skincare that honours the fact that your skin has its own intelligence and it's part of the whole system. Your skin is responsive, it changes, it needs nourishment, not punishment. And really that was one of the foundations for us building Magical Medicine and our energy-infused skincare brand. Studies on longevity and aging actually show something really interesting. Women who approach midlife with acceptance rather than resistance have lower cortisol, that's the stress hormone, they have better skin barrier function, and they report high quality of life overall. So really looking at all the layers is so important because your mindset about aging literally changes your biology. It's not just philosophy, it's physiology. Your thoughts matter. How you speak to yourself matters. How you feel about your body, it matters. You haven't suddenly become bad at skincare. Your skin simply needs a different kind of care that focuses on all the layers of self, body, mind, and spirit. So here's the shift I want you to make. Stop thinking about your skin as something that's failing you. Your skin is just communicating with you. It's telling you about your hormones. It's telling you about your stress levels. It's telling you about your depletion. It's telling you about your resilience. If you listen, your skin becomes a guide to what you actually need. Your skin is the messenger. So the question is not, how do I fix my skin? The question is, what is my skin trying to tell me? And once you answer that, you can actually support yourself in a way that really works. Midlife skin is not failing, it's becoming more honest. And that honesty, once you understand it, becomes a gift because you can actually see what your body needs. It tells you what you need. It tells you when you're stressed. It tells you when you're undernourished. It tells you when you need to rest. Your skin is communicating. So let's learn to listen. If you're ready to stop fighting your skin and start supporting it, then I invite you to join us over on Facebook in our Joyfully Wiser community. And there we explore natural approaches to steady energy, radiant skin, and clear direction. So you can move from midlife disorientation into abundant vitality. We'll see you there.